I state your name.
I, Tom Grossman,
Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of Ohio,
the Constitution of Ohio,
will administer justice without respect to persons,
will administer justice without respect to persons,
and will faithfully and impartially discharge
and will faithfully and impartially discharge
and perform all the duties incumbent upon me
and perform all duties incumbent upon me
as Warren County Commissioner
as Warren County Commissioner
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Very good.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. All right, so now our first order of business is to elect the officers of our organization.
Do we
Do I
wanna-
have a nomination for our president?
I would like to nominate Commissioner Shannon Jones.
Okay, and I'll close the nominations, and all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, and now I'll take a nomination, or I guess I will nominate Dave Young to be the vice president of the commission.
Second.
Second, okay, well, you don't need a second. So,
Okay.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, let's change seats and stuff. Do we need to do that or
Oh,
no?
we don't need to do that. We'll do
Okay,
it
good
next time
enough.
around.
All right.
Do we want to move the, do you need a motion for the
I-
clerk general?
Well, we have resolutions to
Oh,
appoint. So I
do
have
resolution.
a
Okay.
resolution to appoint Shannon Jones as president of the Board of County Commissioners and David Young as vice president of the Board of County Commissioners.
I think we already did that.
Yeah, you already did
I
that
didn't
one.
know if I had to read it to the record.
Oh, and to the record, yeah, that's,
Okay,
And then I have a resolution to establish meeting days and times for the Warren County Board of Commissioners.
So moved?
And
yes,
yes.
Oh, I can't?
yep,
Okay. I won't do that anymore.
it's okay. It's
Yeah. It's just a practice.
right,
All right.
sure.
I have a resolution to designate the official representative and alternate for the purpose of voting at the annual meeting of the County Commissioners Association of Ohio in 2023.
All right, so moved.
And yes.
Yes.
And I have a resolution to approve appointments and reappointments to various boards and committees.
So moved.
And yes.
Yes.
And that's all I have for the organizational.
Do we have a motion for to approve the clerk general?
So moved.
And yes.
And, I guess, I didn't remember, there was only like one requisition.
yeah.
There was one
There was
requisition, right?
One, yes.
Is there any objection to paying the requisition?
Nope, it's fine.
And it's fine.
And then for the list for consideration, not on the consent agenda, the first thing, I have 3 resolutions authorizing the county administrator or deputy county administrator to sign union agreement on behalf of the Warren County Sheriff's Office and Warren County Deputy Sheriff's Benevolent Association. The first one is regarding the sworn deputies. The second one regarding the sworn supervisors. And the third regarding the non-sworn employees, Unit B and Unit C.
So
We
all the
still
ones-
have one outstanding that we'd like to go into executive session to discuss after, at the appropriate time.
I'll make a motion to ratify those agreements.
Second.
Do we need a roll call vote for the union contract?
Sure.
Yeah, just go ahead and do a roll call.
Mr. Young,
Yes.
Mrs. Jones,
Yes.
Mr. Grossman.
Yes.
I've got another, on the consent, not for consideration, another resolution authorizing the Warren County Water and Sewer Department to participate in the Warren County Transportation District Kings Mill Road, Kings Island Drive Improvements Project and provide reimbursement for water and sewer improvements.
So moved.
Second.
Yes.
And then the final one is to approve and enter into an operation and maintenance agreement with Pimlico Point LLC on behalf of the Water and Sewer Department.
What's that?
We need to talk about that.
This is the Tylersville Road project, Pimlico Point.
This
that you
is
had
the-
questions.
Yeah, this is the Bonnie and Charlie Lawson Farm Development on Tylersville Road.
This is
just
the one
out
with
the
the
side.
having to get to the sewers because of the,
bump
if you have to
it.
bump it,
Correct.
right?
And the last time this came before the board, there were issues raised by the board. Specifically, Commissioner Grossman wanted some way to collect in the event that the county had to advance funds to make repairs and replacements. And I incorporated into that agreement a collection by virtue and certification on the tax duplicate. That was the issue that Commissioner Grossman raised. We made a few edits related to that and for all issues that were raised last time, and the developer and developers council have signed off on the agreement, and it's back before you for that purpose.
Okay.
But you were comfortable with the question that we had about the capacity, and that this was not exactly, the pipes in the area were not exactly structured for that high density, the small single family and all of that all over the place, that there was a capacity issue there, and we're saying that's okay?
I don't recall a capacity issue there. The issue was that they couldn't get into the existing, our system through Rosemont, and the only way they could treat their sewage was to go into the Butler County system, and the only way to get there was via a pump station out in the right-of-way. And because only a public utility is allowed to be in the right-of-way, the mechanism to accomplish that was for this system to be taken over by the county.
All right.
Okay, I'll move that we approve that contract.
Second, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Young,
Yes.
Mrs. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Grossman?
Yes.
And the final thing I have is an add-on. It's a resolution to accept a sealed bid submitted by Stephanie Roeder to purchase real property located at 8937 Bennell Hill Road in Clear Creek Township, and further authorize the county prosecutor to close the transaction, the board president or vice president to execute a quitclaim deed conveying said property to Stephanie Roeder, and authorize the county administrator to execute all other closing documents on behalf of the board prepared by the county prosecutor.
This is the vacant lot that
I
was
recognize that
acquired.
name.
And you will recall perhaps that we advertised to sell it at minimum bid of $75,000. We received no bids. Then you authorized to re-advertise it at $55,000, and there was only one bid. That was from the neighbor directly across the road, and that's Stephanie Roeder. And I think it's 56,000.
Yes.
It's like $56,744, something like that. But it was the only bid. So if you're so inclined to sell the property.
Do we still have open litigation on that issue?
We do not,
So,
no.
Okay, I have no problem with it.
is there a motion?
So moved to
Yeah, second.
approve that sale.
And yes. And I guess now, you have something else, Crystal?
That's all I have.
Okay. Tiffany or Martin, do you
I
have
do not.
anything? Then we need a motion to go into executive session for sheriff's office union negotiations.
I'll make
Pursuant to,
Section 121.22G4. So moved.
second.
and yes. Do you want a roll call vote for that?
Yes.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Young,
Yes.
Mrs. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Grossman?
Yes.